This is the report I've been digging through. It includes interviews with Jay Roman, the off-duty officer, as well as the suspect, 21-year-old Dwight Delancy, and they both have very conflicting stories. Las Vegas Metropolitan Police say off-duty officer Jay Roman called for help around 3:45 Tuesday afternoon on I-15 near Russell Road.
The subject tried to cut him off a couple different times, finally pulling up next to the officer's driver's side window where he fired at the officer.
So how did this happen? In the report, Officer Roman says he was making a turn onto Blue Diamond Road and Delancy's vehicle tried to get in front of him. Officer Roman called it road rage and says he flipped off the other driver. Then Roman says the suspect pulled out a gun and fired several shots. Officer Roman says he pulled over, called 911, then followed the suspect onto I-15. The suspect would eventually rear-end another car and crash near I-15 and Russell.
The subject was still armed at this time, but he did exit the vehicle and dropped his handgun. Right then, an NHP officer arrived at the scene to assist the officer, at which time the subject was taken into custody.
But also in the arrest report, a very different story from the suspect. Delancy quoted saying the off-duty officer had his window rolled down, making threatening hand gestures, appearing to want to fight, and making Delancy feel threatened. Delancy says he pulled out a handgun, a recent gift from his wife, and told officers he fired one shot straight up in the air as a warning. The report goes on with Delancy saying he believed he was being chased by the off-duty officer and he crashed because he was trying to get away. By the way, the police report also details an important piece of evidence. Delancy's gun is a Glock 27, similar to the one you see here from the company's website. It holds 9 rounds. When it was picked up, it only had 6 rounds left. Delancy faces charges of assault with a deadly weapon, discharging a gun from a vehicle, and discharging a gun at a car. He's due in court on Wednesday. I'm Tiffany Lane reporting.